Alrighty guys, this is snugsonblitz and I'm back with another video for you today. Playing a tank destroyer, generally speaking, is easy. You support your team. If they go left, you go left and cover them. They go right, you go right and cover them. That is your job, generally speaking, especially if you have no armor. Now, if you're in a Jaegeru or a Jagdtiger, they have armor, they can be aggressive, they can push forward, that's different. Ferdinand is a tank that doesn't really have armor against most tanks. Against tier 7s, sure. But I would suggest when you play a tank such as the Ferdinand on mines, or a tank without any armor such as an SU-130 or maybe the Scorpion, park yourself in the bush. One of the bushes. There's like 3 tank destroyer spots where you can support your team going towards the hill, or even tanks coming around the side. That's your main job to begin the game. As things progress, you can move around and do what you like, but generally speaking, this is what I recommend for most players, and I've got a game for you that will illustrate just that in the Ferdinand. So let's get to it. Looking at the lineups, well, we have an E75 and a Mill and a Yo to deal with, all tier 9 tanks, all armored beasts. That's not good news for us. They also have a Waffle and a J-Panther 2 that can snipe from the back. They also have a Tornwagen, which has great armor as well. So I'm like, yikes, my tank is probably the worst on the battlefield. Gonna head over to, big shocker, a bush. Remember I said that there are some maps that have great bushes or great tank destroyer positions? This is one such map. That is the position right there where our Scorpion is sitting. And we've also got a Tortoise. Unfortunately, our team has pretty much all decided to go to base, which is not good news. Can I whack this guy? I would love to get a shot in, but I bounce it. Things could go very badly here. However, it seems that the enemy team has the same idea, and they're also pushing the cap side, I should say, on this map. Okay, I won't be able to pen the Tornwagen if he's just peeking on over. Maybe with a premium shell, but I think it's gonna have to be HE, and I dunked my shot because I'm a dingbat. That's what happens sometimes when you touch screens. Aiming in, aiming in, aiming in. See, HE, it does work. Granted, that wasn't much damage, but it's a little bit of a reminder to say, hey, I can hit you, and I can still do a little bit of damage, even though you think you're impervious there. 2 or 3 shells for myself and maybe somebody else, and that's a sizable amount of damage done to a tank if they're not careful. This guy pushes around, I think, in a second, and that's going to be a big mistake. Because aiming in, boom, boom, maybe one more shell, we'll be able to finish him off. Can we, before he gets behind cover? Ooh, nicely done, Tortoise. So, myself, the Tortoise, and the Scorpion are all doing a great job from that position back there. I'm going to head over here, because I think we're going to need somebody to spot this guy up. Now, the Waffle is a tank with no armor. It's got better camo than my tank for sure. I'm afraid that he's going to outspot me, and I'm going to get wrecked here, but I think we need somebody in case he pushes in. Now, I say report T50, but after the game, I give him a big thumbs up because he was instrumental in the win here. Lovely shot there on the WT. He knows where I am now. It's 5v5, but this guy's gun is just too deadly to leave alone. That guy's not looking too good over there. He's down to his last few hit points. I really do think the 50 TP should have gone the hill. He was our strongest tank, and we could have supported him from the rear. But he's there now, and he's dealing with the Tornwagen, so I'm going to head over and see if I can find this Waffle. Pray for me, really. I know he's somewhere around here. Is he still here? That's the big question. Getting closer, getting closer. Okay, aiming in, and I just track him. 4v4. When he pops out, he'll probably charge me, and I'm going to lose a big chunk of my health, but maybe he doesn't have a repair kit. Okay, I'll track you again then. Maybe he's AFK. I don't know. I'm just going to hug the rock here. I think if I'm not mistaken, I checked his stats after the game, and he is not a very good player. Maybe a newer player, so unfortunately, them the bricks, but don't do that. One of the reasons, by the way, I say report is because a report can mean anything. You can send in a real, complaint about profanity or whatever to Wargaming. You can also give them a thumbs up, that's a report, or a thumbs down, that's a report. You're reporting on their ability in the game, and I don't have time to write down vote or up vote. I I want to type and be done. Took a hit for my trouble, but that's okay because I think my team needed that. The Toad's got plenty of hit points as well, but wanted to keep the 50 TP in the game, so focus me instead of him. Aiming in, aiming in. He's not looking at me. There you go. Nice shot in. He's in all sorts of trouble now. Yeah, these guys are not going to win. Yeah, the Toad can just walk on in and make mincemeat of them. And I think I'm going to do the same. I'm just going to aim here. I fully expect this guy to come out. Let's see. Will he? I'm getting ready. Aiming, 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 aiming. Come on. You know you do. You know you do. You want to do it. Just do it. You know you do. Yes, thank you. So there you go. Not the game I expected. They really should have dominated the center of the hill with the Tornwagen and the ML2 as well as the E75. That would have been really, really tough for us. But in the end, it all happened on the other side of the map. 2,961, pretty solid. I gave the 50 TP a strong mark, and I told him, hey, good job, but be careful, don't do that again. The Tort, also thumbs up, and I meant to give the IS-6 a thumbs up, but yeah, I hit downvote by mistake, and you can't change it. That stinks. So, if you're new to the game and you don't know how to play Mines or any other map, to be honest with you, in a tank destroyer, sit at the back and snipe. That's your job, mainly. You can push in later, but at the beginning, just support your team and hope they don't fall apart. That's unfortunately the drawback of a tank destroyer. Sometimes your team pushes too far and you're just sitting at the back waiting and it doesn't work out well for you. It happens. Hope that helped. Hope you enjoyed the game. I'll see you next time. Snugsonblitz out.